you are doing well. Today I have a really simple 12 by 12 layout. Actually, it's not quite 12 by 12. It's 12 by 12 and a little insert that has three 4 by 4 squares on it. And I definitely wanted to do a very colorful layout with it being spring, March, and I have all the flower pictures in this. I thought it'd be nice to do bright and cheery stuff. So I just pulled out a kit that I think I got from Hip Kit probably, and it was one of those grab bag type of things, and I really love the colors in it. And I ultimately just picked the cards that are on the mat here that you see. And this is a sticker collection that is from Crate Paper, I believe. Just going to use some of the word strips from it. I end up having Bloom Where Life Plants You, and then the one that I'm putting here in the top left is I Heart You. And then I had a little chipboard piece that I put on that middle square that says I am loving this, or life, I'm sorry. It's a picture of a brownie that me and my daughter made and that I'm getting ready to eat. So I'm just going to add this little leather embellishment here. It's kind of like a pink scallopy edge. And then I'm going to add a little chipboard heart. And I did add a little bit of glue to that because it is going on fabric. I wanted to make sure it was going to stay down. So I just glue that. It's a little heart with gold stripes and white stripes. I'm hearing that little photo of me holding the brownie and my daughter in the background. Trimming off the excess there. And then I will peel off the backing of this chipboard piece, add a little bit of glue to make sure it's going to stick. I find that chipboard pieces don't tend to stick very well, so I always add a little bit of liquid adhesive. And then I'll put that chipboard piece kind of going over the photo and the yellow cardstock. Gluing down the little picture of our dog Indy. And later on I will add some alpha stickers on that card of the dog. So now I'm just going to layer up a couple pieces here on the picture of my cat. He was sitting in the windowsill and the screen was open and the sun was shining on him, and I thought it was a really pretty picture. So I got a close-up of his little beautiful eyes, and I thought layering the little leatherette sticker and that little chipboard heart that has little flowers on it would look cute. Grabbed another one of these word strips, just says XOXO. Thought that went well with the March card here in the bottom left. I am going to pull off one of these labels. I'm going to end up adding that here to the middle daffodil picture. And then I will glue down that little banner piece that says happy. I love spring. I love when the flowers are coming out. It's my favorite time of the year, spring and summer. Fall's pretty, but I just know that it brings winter, and I am not a fan of winter at all. So spring is definitely my favorite. I love when all the buds come out and everything. It makes me so happy. Sunshine and all that. So I'm just looking through the sticker sheet, seeing what other strips I could use. I decided to pull this one out and glue it down. Again, I'm going to put it on top of that little leatherette sticker, so I add a little liquid adhesive. And it just says special moment. And again, like I said, I think spring is very special. I love that time of the year, so I thought that word strip was fitting. Here I'm going to spell out Indy, and I will add it on to the little leatherette piece. I struggled with this a little bit. It was stapled into the packaging, but I finally got it out. So I'm just going to write the dog's name, gluing those down with some liquid adhesive, and then that works perfect for that card. That one's done for the most part. I'm going to move on to the daffodil on the top right. I have these rub-ons. They worked really well, and they're old, so they worked really well on the photo, and I think it's just because of the surface of the photo, but it did not work on one of the other cards, and you're going to see that here in just a little bit. But first I'm going to do this, or add this Run Wild rub-on. And because it's so dark in that corner, you're really not going to be able to see it. So even though it did rub on nice, you just really can't see it very much. But it does give it a nice shine to the background here. So I do like how it looks. It just gets kind of blends into the background. So I'll just keep rubbing this until it rubs everything down nicely. And like I said, I do like it. It's just, you can't see it very much. So now I'm going to try this word love here on the picture of the brownie. And I will rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, and it just doesn't rub off very nicely. So you'll see what that kind of looks like here in a second, and I will end up covering it up, and I'll show you how I do that here in just a little bit. So you can see here it just didn't it was almost perfect. And I try to use a little gold thing, but it wasn't the right kind of shade. So I end up deciding to cut a circle out with my Creative Memories little circle thingamajigger. And I cut a circle out with white, and then I'll end up journaling on here. And then that works perfect to hide that love that didn't rub on nicely. So that worked out perfect. Just going to use a little adhesive on that and tuck it a little bit underneath that chipboard strip. And then I'll just do my journaling here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I know it's been a pretty crazy year. I can't believe it's almost over already. It's so crazy how it seems like the year has been forever, but then it also seems like we were just talking about going into 2020. So it's very strange. But I'm glad that it's, the year's kind of coming to an end. Not that that necessarily means any changes or anything like that, but I'm really hoping for a better 2021 overall for everyone, the world, us at home, that kind of stuff. But you got to make do, you got to do what you got to do, and that's what we've been doing this year. And so far, so good. Just going to add some of these little embellishments, these little, what are they, enamel dots. I thought that would add some nice texture, shine, and dimension to the different colors or the different cards on the page. And I like to use my little pokey tool that just kind of helps me place these better than using my fingers. That just lays down a lot nicer. So that's a good tip to place these guys. So once I get all those down, I'm going to look around and see what else I can maybe do to this layout. It's pretty much done. I am going to do a few more things. I wanted to pull out these puffy letter stickers, and I'm going to end up putting Bloom here on this card with a butterfly. And the butterfly is a chipboard piece. I think it might be from a Crate Paper chipboard sticker sheet. And so I'm just going to pull the backing off of that butterfly and then add that down. I am going to add my date there in the top bar of the card in this gold stickers. So I think it was like March 21st or something like that. Or maybe March 26th. So I'm just going to add that in because there's a little space for the date, and these guys fit perfectly here, and I thought the gold would look nice on this card because I did use some of the gold rub on, although it didn't work very well, but I'm going to do some journaling on this card, and then I will move over to the card with, I think, my dog Indy on it, top left square. And I'll do just a little bit of journaling on that one, not too much. And so that's pretty much going to wrap it up after I get that journaling done. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you ever want to know when I have a video coming, you can click on that bell and it will notify you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will be back again soon with another video. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.